everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Frances if you're new here, and I hope that if you are a long-time watcher but you haven't yet clicked that little subscribe button, I hope you do. I have been probably on the journey of 3,000 subscribers now for a while, and I know a lot of you are watching but you're not subscribed. And it would be a great achievement, let's say, for me to reach 3,000. But, you know, it just sounds like a really nice round number. 3 is my favorite number. And I often think to myself, 3 is also, it's my favorite number, but it's also a lucky number for me. And if I play the lottery or anything like that, I always include a 3 and a 5. I like the odd numbers, and 3 is that's just my favorite number, and that's my reason for wanting to reach 3,000 subscribers. It just sounds good. But anyway, I digress. The reason I'm on here today is because I was tagged in a video by the beautiful, none other than AKB Bags, Andrea. And she tagged me in this great video, I'm going to link it down below, about, she posted 6 bags. I have 3 bags that you have absolutely like been obsessed to find. You have gone down the rabbit hole of watching videos, talking to people, telling them this is what I'm looking for. If you see one, let me know. As you know, I'm all about bargains. I'm never pay full price for anything. And I will wait for years to find the bag, the object, whatever it is. I will just be obsessed. And I think that's why we're on YouTube to begin with, but that's a whole other story. Obsession about things. And, you know, I just get obsessed about everything, you know, so that's just my personality. I think maybe passion is a better word than obsession. And I go in with my heart first in everything I do. So I am passionate about, first of all, the very, very first thing I'm passionate about is my family. I'm passionate about my one and only granddaughter. And I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I'm also very sensitive, but at the same time, you know, I will fight to the death for one of my friends or one of my family. You're in my little corner of the universe, then, you know, I'm rooting for you all the way. And, you know, I fight for equality. I'm just that passionate person. So let's just take the word obsession out of everything, and let's just call ourselves, we are passionate, and leave it at that. So guys, what I wanted to do was get on here and show you the 3 bags that I was passionate about finding. When I started my journey on YouTube, it was probably about, I think I'm on here now, maybe 8 years. And it was just never thought I would be like here today, where I am, and what I've gone through in the past several years, be it, you know, with family, with health, you know, retirement, dealing with, you know, aging, and all of the things that we go through as human beings, stress, anxiety, you name it. I've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt, wore the t-shirt out, fell apart, and threw it in the garbage. So the fact that I'm here at 70 years young is a miracle and a blessing all in one. So guys, let's get started. Let me show you the 3 bags that I became completely passionate about finding, and the 3 bags that will never leave my collection and will be handed down to whoever wants them. And however they treat them, I won't care. But for me, my journey started when I wanted a Dooney. And guys, there are no Dooneys to be had in Canada. And, you know, I'm watching all these wonderful YouTube channels, all these gorgeous girls and guys, and they have these Dooney&bourke bags. And what is a Dooney&bourke? All I knew of was either Coach, Tiganello. No, that's not true. I didn't find out about Tiganello until much, much later in my YouTube journey when they reached out to me and sent me handbags to do reviews on. But I was more Coach. I had a couple of Coach. I had a lot of Doney leather bags, and they're all gone now. I kind of passed them on to people. Great company, still around to this day. They went bankrupt and then they came back stronger than ever. So yeah, so I thought, no, they've got these Dooney&bourke bags. How do I acquire one? And when I looked into it, it was impossible. So I went down the rabbit hole of trying to find a secondhand one. And sure enough, I went on YouTube and I found this pretty beat up bag, but it was $40 Canadian. I think it was $15 shipping or something. I can't remember. It's so long ago, but I knew that it was beat up. Some of you already know which bag it is, but here goes. And it is none other than this stunning Equestrian, I think it's pebble leather or all-weather leather, saddle leather. They used to make horse saddles out of this kind of leather, and I found one. It's worth buying it, even though I'm not, like, it's got to be in good condition for me to go out and really wear a bag. And I was really quite disappointed when it arrived. It was in way worse shape than this. This is in decent shape compared to what it was. It smelled of smoke inside. It was like stale. It had probably been lying around for, you know, years in a closet. It might go back to the 80s. I'm thinking possibly 1984. That's over 40 years ago. So this bag was owned by someone who smoked and stored cigarettes in the bag. And when it arrived, it was dirty, it was filthy. It was like, I thought, what am I going to do with this bag? I'm going to have to throw it out or something. So I completely just thought, you know, I've got nothing to lose. I started washing the inside of it. I started to put odor eaters in it, you know, those fabric softeners that take away odor, odor eaters for your feet. I put them in that, and I scrubbed and cleaned the leather with leather cleaner from Apple and the conditioner as well. And so it is now a beautiful looking restored Equestrian Dooney&bourke bag. Now, you can see the patina on the leather is just gorgeous. This would have started out much lighter. You can actually see here it's way lighter. And I love the style of this bag. It has the original, thank goodness it does have the original solid brass Dooney duck on it, which is gorgeous. And it's got the leather. It's in the leather, it's got the little leather tab on it. It has all solid brass here and here. And then on the back, it has a pocket, which is in the natural leather suede with the leather duck. And then on the inside, it also has the raw leather on the inside. Look at the condition it's in. I could not believe how beautiful I ended up getting this bag to look. This is what it looks like on the inside, and it has this flap canvas piece that is leather. It's for credit cards, and then it has a zip on the top as well. It holds a lot. Knew nothing about authenticating a bag, so I just blindly bought this, not knowing it could be fake, but it wasn't fake. It has the tag here, see, and the number and everything on the back. So I lucked out with buying this bag, not knowing anything about it. So that one has very special memories for me. Because it was my first bag. It has the original strap, and it's not a very long strap, so it's perfect on me for crossbody, and I do wear it. I will wear this to an outdoor concert if we're on the ground, and I don't care if it gets kind of beat up because it's already beat up, but it's in really good condition. The bumpers, like the piping around the edges, is still in very good condition. And this leather piece along the bottom and up, it's just a great bag and is now considered extremely trendy in the handbag community. These are trending, not this particular bag, but this style of bag is now trending everywhere. Everybody wants a crossbody, smallish bag like this, and I'm so blessed to have had it. And it's my very, very first Dooney. And that's the story of how I ended up getting it. So the second bag is also a pre-loved bag. And I found it through another YouTuber. Her name is Nicole, and I will link her channel down below. I have not been in touch with Nicole for several years now. I do believe she's still putting out content, but I haven't seen one of her videos in a while. My bad. I know. You know, you just can't watch everyone. But this bag, her and I became kind of friends where when I saw her bag, I commented on it. She had bought it pre-loved also, but it was in like amazing, excellent condition. They are no longer available in this color of this quality. You can still find these bags and they're still currently available, but you can't find this particular one. This is a vintage bag, and I know you're dying to hear which one it is, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Seriously, guys, the hydro just went out. And now we're in the dark. It went out and then it came back on again, and now it's gone out again. And I'm just going to keep filming and just kind of let you know that these are the glitches that happen to YouTubers when you're making videos. You know, sometimes you forget to press play, and you do a whole video where there is no video. You think you've done a video, you've done an unboxing, and suddenly you look up and you haven't started the video at all. So I'm keeping it real today, guys. I'm sitting here in the dark, waiting for the electricity to come back on again. Have no idea why it's gone out, but it went out once and then it went out again, and now it's come back on again. That's crazy. It's crazy. What? I'm sitting here videotaping, and power went out, came back on again, went out again, and now it's back on again. Yeah. The power grid.
I was just watching TV.
Yeah. Okay.
It wasn't me.
Okay. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. Hubby's not taking responsibility for the hydro shut off. So there you go. A little bit of real. Okay, guys, let's get back to what we're all here for. I'm looking at myself. Stop doing that, Francis. The bag that I found, she had bought it pre-loved, and then for whatever reason, I'm not really sure why, I had been looking for a long time, and she got one, and of course I commented and said, oh, that is the bag that I want more than anything that I've ever owned, including Coach and Michael Kors, which were my go-to bags, kind of no-name brands, and then I got into Coach, and then I got into Michael Kors. And so this was the bag. I wanted to own one, but at the time they were really, really pricey. They were over $400 on the Dooney website. There is no way I could have ordered one from Dooney, or I Love Dooney for that fact, because I had no one to send it up to me. Also, if I ordered it from the Dooney website, the original Dooney website, they will ship to Canada, but you have to pay duties and taxes, plus it is 30%. I'm not sure how much it was at that time, but it was 30% on the dollar Canadian. So if I bought something for $1 in the US, it was $1.30. So that gives you an idea. So for me to buy a bag for $400 plus 30% plus shipping and handling, that bag would have probably ended up costing me $600 or $700 in Canadian. And I just, you know, I couldn't justify it. I could have maybe afforded it and paid it off in 3 months, but I couldn't justify spending that kind of money on a handbag when I have a family. And, you know, I didn't have a granddaughter at that time, but, you know, I like to have savings and I like to travel. So to splurge on something like that is just, you know, my cutoff limit would be around 200 Canadian for a bag, and that's pushing it. That's really pushing it for me. So anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's just get to the bag, and it is this bag. Dun, da, 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 da. This is the Dooney&bourke Florentine satchel in ocean. I don't know the year. I am not sure about that, but this bag is gorgeous. The color, the camera does not do the color justice. Let's just get a full effect of how gorgeous and how good a quality this bag is. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid for it because I don't remember. I honestly don't remember, but it was well under $100 US, like well under it. And it was shipped to me for a very, very, very low cost at that time. I think the shipping might have been around $20 Canadian, $20 US. So yeah, when she decided to sell it, she contacted me and said, Frances, I'm selling my Dooney&bourke Ocean Florentine satchel. Would you like to buy it? And I said immediately yes, before I even knew how much she was asking for it. And when she gave me such a good deal on it, as I say, I don't remember exactly how much it was. I said, yes, please, I would love it. It is in beautiful, perfect condition. Look at the piping on it. Everything on this bag is solid brass. They don't make it. They do not have the quality of this Florentine anymore. Regardless to what you're buying at the moment, this is my own personal opinion, and please don't shoot the messenger, but I have a Florentine bag that I bought recently, and the quality of the leather is nothing like the quality of this bag. This is a work of art. I will never part with this bag. Look at it. Look at the attention to detail. Look at these. I mean, you never buy a secondhand bag with tassels that are in this good of condition. They are brand new. This one also is different because it is seamed down the middle instead of it having been cut here. If I can explain this properly, the new satchels have a panel of leather here. So the bag is actually cut into 1, 2, 3 pieces. Instead of this one is 2 pieces here, and then seamed across the bottom. They don't do this anymore. This is how they made these bags back in the day. The corners are in excellent condition. They're slightly faded. When I put the leather care on them, like the leather conditioner on them, they brighten up a little bit. But honestly, they're in really good condition for a bag of this age. I mean, I've had it for probably 7 years, and it was a pre-loved bag owned by 2 other people. So yeah, that's the story of this bag, and I will never part with that bag. So guys, she's beautiful. Even the inside of her, the condition of the suede on the inside is in excellent condition. I have been using a different strap on it. Last time I had it out, I used the guitar strap on it and really loved it to wear over my shoulder or even crossbody. This is considered the regular size now. This was the small. Originally it was the small, but now it is called the regular size. And then there's a small, then there's a mini, and then I think there's a micro now as well. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, this is in excellent condition. And that's how I acquired this bag, and will never ever part with it as long as I am on the earth. And this one, I hope my granddaughter loves it, and I hope as a handbag lover, she will cherish it and think of me when she wears it. So that's my second bag. And last but not least, not as exciting a story. It is, I'm not even going to keep you waiting on it. It is this Dooney&bourke Florentine Leather tote bag. And I've always wanted one. I've seen them many times over the years. It goes back quite a bit. It's a classic, very classic Dooney&bourke tote bag. This, and in Florentine leather, but the quality of this leather, it is good. Don't get me wrong. It is very good. The quality of the ocean blue satchel is excellent quality. So there's that. Beautiful bag. Love it. It has a zip on the back, which does hold my phone, guys. It phones my big honking iPhone 14 Pro Max, which I love. And it is beautiful on the inside, but the attention to detail on this Florentine is nowhere near the detail on the ocean one, the satchel. It doesn't have any green lining inside, no suede lining. It's just the red, typical red Dooney cotton lining. It does have the leather logo, which I do love, and it does have feet on the bottom, and it's a lovely bag. It's just the leather just doesn't feel the same, and it's quite stiff. If I wear it more, I'm going to try and wear it more. I honestly do not reach for this bag. I think it's too big for me, but I don't want to part with it because I love it so much. And I waited to buy this bag because it was always too expensive, and it was always up and around the $300 mark. And I ended up getting this on the I Love Dooney. My friend Susanna from Suswat, I will post a picture of her right here. Mwah. Susanna, I love you. She, I ordered it and she mailed it up to me. I guess I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't realize it was going to be this big. But I do love it. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love it. It's just not my favorite bag to reach for because I don't need a bag this size. If I were working in an office, this would be the bag I would reach for. So, yeah, I do love it. And also it's sporting the Next Fashion chains. This is a company here in Toronto, Canada. Thank you, Paul, for sending these to me. They're absolutely stunning. I think it looks great on this bag. So yeah, and then I have a little bottle of Chanel there. That was acquired on eBay. You know, you can pick these up for, like, I think they're more expensive now, but this one is actually really heavy and it's studded in pink with Chanel No. 5 on it. And I think I picked it up for $5 Canadian. They are now selling for a lot more, so you can pick them up on eBay, but they're around $20 or maybe more now. But yeah, do check out Next Fashion chains. The quality is amazing. I love the touch of black on it. Yeah, I've been enjoying their chains a lot. So that is my third bag that I had waited for actually years to purchase. And I love the concept of this video and also the passion that Andrea put into acquiring her 6 bags, whereas I only have 3, but I do ramble a lot on my videos. So, you know, there's that. Anyhow. And here we go again. Yeah, it's off again. This is really bugging me now, guys. Really bugging me. There is some major issue going on at the power. We have in our town, there is a grid that sometimes has issues when people overuse their, I do live in the country, guys, so, you know, that's the fact. I live in the country. We don't have the most modern hydro plant available. So I think what happens, some people just overuse their electricity, and it is Sunday, so it could have blown one of their, what do you call them? Yeah, so it sounds like it has blown one of their, whatever the name of that thing is. If I remember what it's called, I will put it in here somewhere. So guys, I'm going to let you go and say goodbye to you here in the dark, keeping it real. Love you all to bits. Don't forget to subscribe if you've reached this far in the video, which I sincerely doubt you have. Please leave me some little red rose emojis, just to let me know that you are a diehard and you watched to the end of this video. So guys, take care. As I always say, don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. Bye.